Terus.
Derby Duron, a traditional derby match between two local rivals who've been at each other since 1951. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect. So bring it on. Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion. Things have got underway promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board. I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender all the time, Jim. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward. Conte put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Lyon have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Rafinha, and that could set him on his way. Martinez, and here's Rafinha. Conte. It's Van Dijk. Oh, terrible mistake. Real chance and a real let-off. It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Oh, what is happening here?
Hampir aja. Matiin pas Bunder lah ini Bunder.
Real chance. Good effort first time. Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice. But that was difficult to get right. Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
4 kali coy. 4 kali coy.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Okay, Yamal. Yes.
Anton. Van Dijk.
Cero. Magnus.
There could be trouble here. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Lyon have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment and it's fixable.
You have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. Whether they can keep this up. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Yes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yamal, mantap Yamal. Berapa?
Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal.
Okay.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Rashford. Shot at goal! Got to be quick to recover this.
Good
Rashford.
guy. Good guy.
Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Tidak offside. Shooting langsung.
Substitution on the field. Number 7 to replace him is number 34.
Semoga aja ya. Semoga aja Messi masuk. Bisa good. Yuk.
Substitution in progress.
Lyon choosing to make the first change. Lyon still have the cards to affect this game.
Yes, go.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Interesting ball.
No, you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Martina.
Oh, what a collide! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Saint-Etienne making another change here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Okay, Martina.
But big chance!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has been indicated. That's good play.
Okay.
Oh, what a ball! He can't put it away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's at the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about shots. That is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Ya, kalau atuh.
Oh, just keeps close his man. Look, it's a real defence this line, but the timing has to be spot on. Anton pressing high and with purpose. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The movement was good, but the pass always gifted into the opposition. He's wandering it. Now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper's glad to see the back of that. There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Lyon win the corner. They're first. Yamal moves short.
Bagus sekali.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Cepat Yamal. Lewat belakang. Oke. Banyak kelas. Iya.
This might spell danger. There's the hit. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kita main belakang dulu, guys. Kita main belakang
They
dulu,
changed the
guys.
score. 0-0 it remains.
Aduh.
Nearly half an hour gone here.
Yamal. Mantap Yamal. Aduh, oke. Aduh.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Gitu, guys. Jadi Bang Mono. Ayo Bang Mono ini saya. Bawa dua saya bawa dua yuk.
Is over the line.
Namanya milik Jess. Aryo Buta. Namanya
He's
milik
found the way
guys.
through.
Yuk. Nah ini serangan ayo serangan yuk.
Nicely aimed pass. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Martinez.
Oke, Yamal. Yes. Yamal. Ini dari
That's
tahun.
wonderfully done. Crisp hit. Finish.
Yamal.
It's good as Peter, like it must be on such a tough skill. And for me, it was control and perfection. A 1-0 lead established. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Yamal hurtling down that right flank.
Wow.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Wow, luar
That's a
biasa
throw.
ini. Mas kosong tuh. Yamal. Yamal. Mana Yamal?
There's the end of the first half.
Kosong.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. On the evidence of what we've seen, there weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break to force the issue that bit more.
Anjir bahaya gitu.
Lyon come off having They've scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight.
Aduh,
Oh,
sayang.
shooting chance!
Ayap, buang. Good.
He won't be happy with that one. Ito.
Banyak banget. Pemain
And the
Jepangnya
cutback.
banyak banget.
Good read, needed
Good
to be.
nothing pass. Yamal.
Yamal
Good Yamal.
looking
Angkat Yamal.
understandably
Yamal.
energised after his goal.
Lari Yamal. Lari Yamal. Ayah.
Lyon
Kalah
are
dari
ahead here by
pemain
what is still
Jepang.
the only goal.
Kalah dari
Rafinha.
Oke.
And it's Rashford. To be on the defence.
Ya,
He's picked his way.
Martinez.
There's the shot. Oh, surely that deserved better. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Corner number 2 then. Yamal plays it short. And here's Yamal.
Shooting sampai.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Kante did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Sergio, what are you thinking? There's a lot of football still to be played.
Okay.
So ideally, they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rashford.
Only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
Okay.
1-0 the score.
Yamal. Oke.
Yamal,
Sip. Kelas tuh Yamal nih.
now Anton. Yamal,
Lagi
excellent
Yamal
challenge there,
lagi.
uncompromising.
Yamal.
Substitutions taking place.
Siapa Yamal? Dapat. Iya. Nggak dapat anjir. Ayo Yamal. Good. Ayo Yamal. Aduh.
Showing good
Nandang.
feet.
Aduh. Yamal dapat. Dia jangan tinggal dia anjir.
For a header.
Oh.
And that could
Itu.
come back to haunt them.
Yang Jepang
When it
itu.
needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals. Rose making consecutive changes here. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crashman Wallop. Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Lari. Oke. Itu langsung dapat ngapain langsung ngasper. Langsung nggak bisa.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So
Langsung
they're
oke
on a
dan
fine line.
ada lagi lucu. Oke.
It's anyone's ball now. Play back. Just too much
Baik.
pressure. Had to go that way. There's a real
Salam panjang.
appetite from them
Salam
to
panjang.
finally
Untung
put this
sekali.
game to bed.
200 banget.
Will they?
Itu kalau nggak di simulasinya udah keluar mobilnya.
Lyon moments now away
Wah,
from
bisa
seeing this
banget.
one out.
Iki.
It's Ito.
Anjir,
that's
nggak bisa coy.
fabulous.
Iya, nggak bisa. Tengah tembak.
Keeper's ball.
Save. Hampir nih.
Yamal.
Oke, Yamal. Aduh, Yamal. Bang Yamal. Yes, kita menang coy.
And the referee brings it to a close. Relief
Yamal.
finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
Kita masih peringkat pertama guys. Peringkat Cirebon J yaitu stay. SP Oke. Akan ke 12 dalam SP. Tapi sama nih. Hitam ini sekarang hitam aja ya. Dan dengan donasi dari transisi umpan panjang terus yang ini dia. Oke. Aduh, mau mencet Tapi yuk kita pandai-pandai.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. The crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The
Ini
pride,
Mbappe
the
belum
passion,
unjuk
it
gigi
adds
ya.
to a massive
Ini
sense of
penalti dari
occasion.
dua laga. Wow, bagus banget
We
coy.
have already started here. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that and Ford arrives a little sooner.
Conte,
Just
bagus
maybe
sekali.
there he overdid it slightly.
Yamal,
Should have
Yamal,
released it
Mbappe,
because
mana Mbappe
support
yang
was arriving quickly.
aduh, sulit coy.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Sulit coy. Bagus tinggi banget nih orang.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Lautaro Martinez, mantap.
Great
Rashford
goal.
kembali. Tuh, itu kalau kembali cakul itu.
Well seen, saw that coming. That's great
Oke.
positioning.
Bagus
So
banget.
good.
Mbappe. Oh,
That wasn't far away. Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
dua. Indah ini ya.
Such a
Nanti
to
lagi
identify
ya.
as the key man in this fixture. Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only
Yamal
one
ya.
midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle.
Good
And when you
aja.
watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute
Yo.
plus,
Jangan balik.
he looks as if he's in the
Langsung.
first five.
Mantap.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Anjir, gue masih di.
Gauges
Bagus.
and forces him off the
Ande.
ball.
Mantap.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Aduh, kepese Lautaro. Lautaro nggak bisa apa-apa coy. Terus yang di
Quick to
coy.
react. Lismanu.
Terus Yamal. Aduh, Yamal lama-lama.
Third of the match or thereabouts goal,
Satu kali
and we
lagi.
still await the first goal. Van
Kita
Dijk.
main dulu.
And it's Conte.
Kante.
Rashford.
Rashford, mantap.
Now it's Martinez.
Was.
There's a
Langsung.
goal! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Mas. Kante. Yamal. Oke. Keras. Kemaju. Kelas. Akhirnya ke Yamal. Asis kepada
Are
Mbappe.
in front. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with.
Bagus
And to
banget
find
coy,
it,
tidak
I think
offset.
it's a fine five. I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Pecah telur Mbappe.
He has the first goal. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the
Yo.
number one contender, and he's done it again.
Main jual terus ini coy. Ayo.
And it's a great pick out. Now
9.
it's Martinez,
9.
and he's managed to get
Belakang
free.
ada Mbappe.
Oh, shooting
Wah.
chance! And
Masuk.
yes, it's there! Hot
Mbappe
knife
aja
through
pecah telur
butter.
aja.
They have done it again. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because
Mbappe
that's a
pecah
goal
telur
keeper's nightmare.
membuat
It's clear that the
bolanya
keeper was
sudah
inside the player's defence.
Itu
By the time he picked
karena
up the
Mbappe
flight of
jadi
that, it was too late.
pas.
So that's two now without reply.
Lagi
To
hat-trick
be
loh
expected,
Mbappe.
Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kali ini.
And he's
Kali
found
ini
the way
tidak.
past.
Kali ini tidak.
And
Kali
he's
ini
had
tidak.
it. Oh, he's missed it. Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get a side back into this. Strong
Kanan.
running down that left flank.
Rashford udah bas.
Oh, the
Bas.
shot could be on here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bas.
Come backward here.
Ada Yamal.
Shot could be on.
Yamal. Mau diapain Yamal? Yamal.
Would have been quick to recover this. That's tidy. Swept to his
Cukup
hand.
Mbappe. Aduh.
referee's had a
Bagus,
look,
bagus,
and
bagus.
he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half? Lyon are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3. Lyon sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Bagus sampai langsung ke
We
Yamal.
are already
Yamal,
promptly back
oke.
on the way.
Langsung sampai.
Rashford.
Yamal kocak-kocak dulu. Oke, alah hilang.
That is good. Super running,
Yamal
sharp
datang,
movement.
Yamal.
Came up against a defender, though, who was
Yamal
ever
lagi,
so
Yamal.
determined.
Yamal lagi, coba.
A good ball at this. Sinner! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Yamal. Threads one in. Rashford. Showing good feet. No, he didn't quite meet him right. And we have our very first corner. Yamal plays it short. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Rồi, offside nữa.
Gently done. Gets a good foot in there. Changes him with that pass. The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Vâng.
Under
Nhưng mà
intense
không có
pressure.
có
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute
vấn đề.
movement. But at least, eventually,
Langsung
they've made the right call.
bagus. Aduh.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oke, Yamal. Menipu. Oke. Cheers.
Oh, he's got a side of
Cheers,
goal.
Van Dijk. Cheers, Van Dijk.
Lingered over it and a chance to counter had gone. Now, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and decisive, you know that. And that one never really got going. Corner number 2 then.
Cheers aja. Aduh. Nah, di situ, guys.
Now a sudden chance to counter.
Walaupun dengan dia main. Oke.
Good read. That was well played, well stopped. Well beat the
Pas
pass.
terus. Main dua terus, guys.
Now it's
Apa?
Castillo.
Aduh, boleh
Oh,
coy.
great play.
Mati pas.
They've done it. Just one goal in it now. Game on. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. Rest, get themselves back into contention. Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Kasih kiri kamu yang paspor coy.
Substitution.
Kasih kiri belum apa? Kasih kiri berapa tahun nih di Eropa? Ya dari Persib langsung ke Eropa.
Welcomes it in.
Bahaya. Tuh kan.
And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This has become one superb game of football. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. And there's green grass ahead of him, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, both sides
Ngapain
might
lagi
have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
5 menit aja, 5 menit. 5 menit aja, 5 menit, 5 menit, 5 menit. Ayo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terus aduh, jebol coy.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Flashes it across.
Langsung depan coy.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Aduh, bahaya. Oh. Ya,
The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes
sampai
all
kapan
square,
mau menang?
but boy, they were close to snatching it.
Satu,
So it does end all square.
imbang lagi coy. Kita masih peringkat pertama dengan poin 30 coy. Yo, bismillah yo. Aku mau ngikut cara ini. Bismillah yo, bismillah. Bentar. Salah. Bismillah. Yo. Oke. Bismillah. Siapa ini, Boy? Yes. Ayo. Siapa Joy? English. Spot. Siapa ini anjing? Ya benar tuh. Buang.
Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Anjay, salah bang. Oh.
Anton did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Sorry.
Anton. To Messi.
Oke, Messi. Aduh,
Yamal.
Mantap.
Anton.
Oh, Yamal. Oh,
Been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Now Anton.
Neither team has yet managed to
Ayo,
impose any
Mabe.
authority, and
Mabe.
as a
Sulit.
consequence, this game's just drifted.
Guys. Yamal, guys.
Akpom,
Oke. Langsung ayo
some
kiri.
excellent tackling
Kiri.
here, and that one a perfect example.
Satu dua. Waduh, dua lagi.
That was never going to make it. Lille are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose. They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks. And I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks
Mantap. Aduh,
working
Yamal.
quite well now.
Bayar. Yamal. Oke, Yamal.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Aduh, boy. Bahaya, coy. Bang.
Damn it!
Yes.
Denied by an instinctive save. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Makin pas. Lihat. Kelas. Kita timnas.
They've played it short.
Bahaya. Jangan. Aduh. Bisa coret ke pas. Aduh. Bang. Oke.
And now they can string out a defence. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. And he's in on goal. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, he's through the middle. And that's fabulous. And the finish. Andre. Gomez. Referee's had a look.
lagi.
Here we go again then. Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Aduh.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's having a go.
Ay!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. A more than decent attempt, Peter. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Jamal. Now Van Dijk. De Ketelaere. Jamal. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Good, mantap. Yo, oke.
Mbappe. This is what good chemistry
hampir
is
saja
all
out.
about.
Snowy malah ke
Defending albeit from an unexpected source. He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
makin pas, makin.
He scores! There is the breakthrough! Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard. Lille have fired themselves in front. Well, when the goal gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Messi.
Wah, itu pojok mantap lagi guys.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Sus,
Lyon are
lakukan
doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ingat, pendek,
Gomez.
lupa juga.
Can he get onto this?
Aduh, mari.
What's another chance?
Aduh,
Oh, that was a brilliant save. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. And that could set him on his way. Gomez. Driving forward. Now it's David. Plenty of space here. Lille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's shifting through the gears here. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Mbappe gets his pass away. He can run onto that. And that's it. You can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They've lost it. Anybody looking to book tickets? How do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just